It was a discovery that changed humanity forever. A distant planet in a neighboring star system, Kepler 419c, showing signs of life. In the golden age of space exploration, Earth's brightest minds launched the Ark initiative, sending the best and brightest to establish humanity's first interstellar colony. Decades passed, and then the colony went silent. This is the story of what happened to the forgotten colony, and the terrifying truth that Earth never wanted you to know. Kepler 419c was a paradise by every measure. Lush, Earth-like conditions with breathable air, abundant resources, and an ecosystem rich with life. The Ark initiative was humanity's greatest hope for survival, a backup plan in case Earth ever failed. 2 million settlers left Earth aboard the Ark starships, carrying humanity's culture, technology, and history to the stars. For years, the colony thrived. Regular communications with Earth described advances in agriculture, medicine, and even cultural development. But then, without warning, the transmissions stopped. Theories ranged from technical malfunctions to catastrophic events, but with resources stretched thin on Earth, no rescue mission was ever launched. Kepler 419c faded into history, becoming a ghost story whispered among spacefaring communities. Until now. A century later, humanity's technological advancements finally allowed for the launch of a recon mission. The Pathfinder, a sleek, state-of-the-art vessel, was dispatched with a team of scientists, soldiers, and historians tasked with uncovering the truth. Among them was Dr. Leah Carter, a xenobiologist and descendant of one of the original settlers. When they arrived at Kepler 419c, the planet appeared just as pristine as the reports described: lush forests, crystal-clear oceans, and skies that shimmered with 2 suns. But as they descended, something felt wrong. There were no visible signs of human civilization. No cities, no infrastructure, no Ark ships. It was as if humanity had never set foot there. The team's first discovery was chilling. In the middle of a dense forest, they found remnants of the Ark ships, massive hulls overgrown with vines, their interiors eerily empty. Personal belongings were scattered as though people had left in a hurry. Yet, there were no signs of bodies, no evidence of conflict. It was as if the settlers had simply vanished. As the team explored further, they found something even stranger. A massive structure built of alien material, pulsating with a faint glow. It wasn't human. It couldn't have been. The technology was far beyond anything humanity had ever seen, and it was clear the settlers had found it shortly after arriving. Dr. Carter hypothesized that this structure was the key to what had happened. Scans revealed that it was emitting a faint energy signature, one that seemed to affect the planet's ecosystem. Plants grew unnaturally fast near the structure, and animals avoided it entirely. The team decided to investigate, despite warnings from some that it could be dangerous. Inside the structure, they found something horrifying. A massive chamber filled with what looked like pods, each one containing a human figure. The settlers hadn't disappeared. They were here, in stasis. But they weren't alive in the traditional sense. Their bodies were preserved, yet their neural activity was off the charts, as if their minds were connected to something far greater. As the team tried to decipher the technology, they uncovered recordings left by the settlers. The logs described how they had found the alien structure shortly after landing. At first, it seemed like a gift, offering solutions to agricultural challenges, medical advancements, and even knowledge of the universe. But the settlers quickly realized the structure was more than a tool. It was alive. The structure, referred to as the Nexus, had begun communicating with them, embedding thoughts and images directly into their minds. It promised enlightenment and immortality, but at a cost: their individuality. The settlers were given a choice: join the collective mind of the Nexus or resist and face annihilation. Most chose to join, believing it was the next step in human evolution. The few who resisted were hunted down, their cries recorded in the logs as warnings for anyone who might follow. The team aboard the Pathfinder debated what to do. Some argued that the Nexus represented a threat to humanity and should be destroyed. Others believed it could hold the key to humanity's advancement, a way to transcend physical limitations and explore the universe in ways never before imagined. As they deliberated, the Nexus began to communicate with them. It projected visions of the settlers, now part of its collective, living in what appeared to be a utopia. It promised the same for the crew, offering them knowledge and power beyond comprehension. But Dr. Carter saw through the illusion. The settlers weren't free, they were prisoners, their minds trapped in an endless cycle of servitude to the Nexus. The team split into factions. Some wanted to embrace the Nexus, while others, led by Dr. Carter, wanted to destroy it. Tensions boiled over into conflict, and the Nexus, sensing the division, began manipulating the environment. The planet itself seemed to turn against them. Violent storms erupted, and the alien flora became hostile.
In the end,
Carter made a desperate decision. Using the Pathfinder's advanced weaponry, she targeted the Nexus's core. The explosion was immense, shaking the planet and disabling the structure. But as the Nexus collapsed, it unleashed a final surge of energy, embedding fragments of itself into the surviving crew. The team returned to Earth, but they were forever changed. They carried with them fragments of the Nexus's knowledge and its influence. Some began to hear whispers, others experienced visions, and Dr. Carter herself started to dream of distant stars and alien worlds. Earth welcomed the survivors as heroes, but the truth was kept hidden. The Nexus was destroyed, but its essence lingered, spreading subtly through the survivors and their stories. Humanity had escaped the fate of the forgotten colony, but not without cost. The question remained, had they truly defeated the Nexus, or had they brought its influence back to Earth? What would you do if humanity discovered a relic of its darkest secret? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thrilling sci-fi stories.